why is it that the virgin birth proves that Christ is in fact more than merely a man? Why is it that in fact proves that he is more than a man? The reason is because if Christ was not born of a virgin, it would in fact positively prove that he is merely a man. And this is based on the principle of like begetting like, which is true everywhere you look. How do you know that something is a dog? If it's got two dog parents, it is a dog. Because like always begets like. In fact, you cannot have a dog unless a thing has dog parents. Same thing is true for humans. How do you know that someone's a human? He's been born. If someone's not been born, they are not a human. There is this necessity. Like always begets like. And so then if you were to say then that there was no virgin birth, then what the implication would be is that Christ has a human father and a human mother. If Christ has a human father and a human mother, then he is merely a man. And this was true of every single person up to this point. Every single person was merely a man, and you could prove the person was merely a man because he was in fact born of a normal union between two parents. And that normal union, like begets like, means that the person is in fact a man. What then does it mean that Christ is born of a virgin such that there is a real human birth because he has a real human mother, and yet there is no male contribution to his creation in terms of him being born? You have to ask, well, then where did that come from? The answer is it comes from God. If it comes from God, then that means he is the Son of God, because like begets like. If the Father causes someone to be born of the Holy Spirit and merely of the Holy Spirit, then this must mean that the person is in fact the Son of God himself. And now this is even further significant because the incarnation in this way is a reflection of eternity itself and of even the inner Trinitarian relationships that have been true from the beginning. The Son did not become Son at the incarnation, and yet the Son being born of the Virgin Mary, by the very nature of that birth, in and of itself proves that he is the Son of God. And what that then further shows is that he was the Son from all eternity, because God cannot beget God in time. If the Son really is the Son, and we say that like begets like, and if the thing born in Mary is in fact the Son of God, this means he must have always been the Son of God, which means he was always, in this sense, begotten of the Father, not 2,000 years ago, but even before all ages. And in this way, then, part of the glory of the virgin birth is that it does, in fact, reveal the Trinity.